So what's up everybody, it's me, True Star Screamer, and we're here with another Jada Toys Cyberpunk Edgerunners figure review. Now, I actually got him when I picked up Lucy, and I just haven't gotten around to opening David yet. So, I still really haven't watched the show through. I know he's the main guy on here. Again, the box is designed like the Cyberpunk chips that you see in the game. Same art on the back. I do have the Roman cow version of her coming in from 5K Toys when they ever show up. And yeah, we all know Jada is like killing it with the 6-inch figure stuff. We know that. So we know this is going to be a solid figure. I'll try not to go through things that everyone's already heard and just kind of, again, more go with my opinion. But enough about the package. Let's just get this guy open and see what this is all about. And remember, if you haven't gotten this figure yet, open from the bottom so that way it all slides out easier. Just saying. David is an interesting figure. This is really something very special, especially for the domestic toy market, because this is the first time I've encountered a domestic toy that hits a lot of the points of, frankly, an import figure. I mean, yes, I had to order this guy on Big Bad Toy Store. No, I have never seen this one in a store. But still, technically, Jada is considered a domestic figure. I'm just saying here. And the reason I say this, first of all, you've got the cloth goods on the pants, and you got this really neat vinyl jacket that it feels like a raincoat. And it's double layered. There's a little bit of soft goods on the interior. It's got wiring in it, and just the details on here. And his articulation's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie and say that this is no Ultimate Miles Morales. Please check review out for that. This is no Ultimate Spider-Man. In some ways, this is no Action Force. But what it does do is very neat. We've got double jointed knees in here. We do have a boot swivel, which I think is excellent. There is a thigh swivel in here too, I believe, but you can't see it because of the pants. And of course, we got an ankle pivot, no toe hinge. And then we've got our double barbell joint for the torso. There is no real waist swivel though. I tried it, it just doesn't feel right. I can twist a little on the upper torso, but that's about it. It does not feel there's a real waist swivel. And if there is, it's the hard belt is preventing it because of the oval shape. Just saying that. So it might be there, but because of how this belt is, it's preventing it. Do have a great butterfly joint on the arm here. I mean, it is awesome. But that's one thing that Jada does great. And I love his his neck peg here. I'm going to take the head off. You can see this hinges as well as the barbell up here. That is really, really, really nice. Yes, that's right. It's 3 realies. Coloring is great. With Cyberpunk Edgerunners, they're all cyborgs, and you can see all the paneling all up and down the arms. It is great. I love it. It's just some really nice detail. There's places they could have sort of cheaped out, and they didn't. And the thing is, on the back of the jacket is removable, but you got his spine here. You can still see more. And the crazy thing is, I don't know how they're going to get a reuse out of this because of all that unique sculpting, unless they try to do a secondary color scheme to it. But even then, it's not like a video game where you have the player too. So unless you throw some accessories in that this one didn't have, I really wouldn't see a purpose of that. Segue, speaking of accessories. For accessories, we don't have a whole lot. In fact, I think I think Lucy had a little bit more. Where did I get Sophia from? We get 2 trigger hands. Again, very well painted. Get a really cool, aggressive face sculpt. Actually, I really do like this. We have a crucifix necklace. This is not metal. I did hold a magnet near it. Didn't go anywhere. Again, not a bad thing. Would have been kind of cool if it was metal, but I get it. Budget. I mean, we got all with the soft goods. A pistol. This is a slug, just a little bit of painted plastic to it. Nah, it's okay. I won't lie. It's a little on the lackluster side, to be honest. I think I've honestly seen some nicer guns from Hasbro. I've definitely seen better guns from Vala. Not bad though, but I've seen better. And then you've got this plug-in piece, which we'll show later. This goes on his arm. I think it was towards the end of the show that he had apparently a built-in arm weapon. They are cyborgs. If you're really surprised about that, and that's a spoiler, go figure. But you should kind of have seen it coming. They're damn cyborgs. Things just got a little more interesting here. I'm going to do both a lot of compliments and a little bit of nitpicking right now. First, some absolute highlights. As you can see, I took the jacket off. Let me tell you, with the butterfly joints especially, it was so easy taking that jacket off. You pop the hands off, the shoulders go back, it just slides off like butter, goes, and then everything goes back on great. That was absolutely awesome. Second, these are not two gun hands. He has one gun hand, which I want to point out also is on a vertical hinge, and then this hand actually is perfect for putting, to support the gun, or underhand it, or whatever. And that's got a regular in and out hinge. So, that's a vertical hinge, that's got your horizontal hinge. That is really neat. I don't think I've ever had a figure specifically, if you only get two hands, those are the hands you get. I know Valaverse offers the undercarriage guns and things, undercarriage hands and such, but that is a really, really nice touch. Again, like I mentioned before, you take the shirt off, you can see here all that wonderful detailing and paint to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now for the nitpicking, and I admit it, I am utterly nitpicking. First, with the cross here, that knot here, again, I get it, it saves cost and all like that, but the knot totally kills the immersion. Sometimes it slides off to the side, it's not always hidden, and it's huge, in scale that would be a huge knot. I would have honestly wouldn't have minded actually a plastic necklace, to be honest, or even, of course, obviously a metal one, or just not have it at all, even though I know it's part of his character design. So, second, for nitpicking, I think I mentioned this with Lucy. He does not have a gun holster. I would have loved a gun holster, so that way, when I'm not using this pistol, he has. Maybe I could stash it in the loop here, but honestly, dang, that's actually kind of cool. I can do that, to be honest. Wow. I think a gun holster really would have been nice, just so I could have him having the gun with him. So those are my and of course I mentioned the lack of waist. Again, just because of how the torso is designed, you can get a little bit of a twist on it, but because of the oval design, it doesn't work as well as it should. So, but yeah, I'm very, very impressed. Oh, haven't had a chance to put this in yet. He's got a little port right here in his arm, so we can actually just use our fingernails, get that out, because my anxiety's been low, so I haven't been chewing on it. And that plugs right in there. And yeah, that looks pretty good. It looks like it popped out of his arm. Neat. I don't know if, again, I haven't seen enough of this. I've really never finished the show, so I don't know if it's like a Kamehameha blast or if it's just a zap thing. But that looks really good. Not as good as the claw, claw from Black Panther, how they did that arm. That's still one of my favorite hidden weapons. But this looks really good. Okay, 2.5 more gripes. One, he is a little hard to balance. That's the first gripe. There are sometimes he's a very top heavy. His torso is very heavy, so that can make things a little challenging. 2, this really should have just been a damn 2-pack. I could not see somebody owning just one of these figures, and they do look fantastic together. Even if you're someone like me who hasn't watched the whole thing all the way through, you just see the synergy to this. So that's absolutely how you see this here is exactly how it's going to be displayed on my shelf. I do want to say, in defense, When you put the jacket on there, that helps take care of the knot on the for the crucifix. So I'll absolutely give it. I'll give that a pass. You see here? Look. Balance, balance. There you go. You saw how easy that was to knock them loose. I mentioned 2.5 gripes. The half gripe is if you ever do the arm peg removal thing, make sure you don't do that over a carpet. You'll be spending 20 minutes crawling along, running your hand through fibers. So, yeah, this is exactly how it's going to be on the display shelf. Yeah, one of the things I really like about this figure is he feels like it's from a video game I never played. But it just, I mean, again, I know it's established media and all, but they did such a good job of really imbuing the figure with personality that you just know that this is something part of something bigger. So I really do have to commend Jada of everything they did with this figure. Like I said, it has things I would have liked better. Again, from how the figure balances to the gun maybe having a little more paint, things like that. But it really is nitpicking, and I 100% admit it completely. I'm very happy with this figure, and I think again I stand by my words of it should have just been a damn 2-pack. This is, Edgerunners was from a Netflix anime that was a Netflix original. One thing after handling these figures that I really want to happen now, especially after now handling David, well, Jada is doing Netflix anime. Jada has the Capcom license. Where is a goddamn Dante figure? I would buy it in a heartbeat. Pre-order, take my money now. They did a great job, and it would look good. So I do recommend getting David. I think you might still be able to get him from Helidope Toys. I'll have to look. Possibly Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon. But if this is absolutely your thing, if you want just a really good science fiction figure, this is great. This absolutely, like I said, has that whole independent toy feel to it that we've been seeing, from 5K Toys and those other third-party stuff. It just hits all the buttons really well. Again, has a few minor frustrations, but we've handled worse with higher costing figures and all. So I absolutely do recommend. But let me know your thoughts down below. That's the best part of all this. If you enjoyed this figure, if you enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We got plenty of cool stuff on the way. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.